and welcome forward to Mickey Art. In this video I'm going to take that box that we painted in the live recently. The link will be somewhere probably in the description or at least in the Acrylic Pour NZ what's that thing called? Playlist that's linked at the very end of the video. I'm going to reassemble it back into a box and then we can just see how magic it looks. So I could use a hot glue gun, and I did buy one, but I didn't buy any extra glue sticks, and that promptly became an issue. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put some double-sided sticky tape along the front edge close to where it actually joins, and then on this piece I am going to put some PVA glue, as you do. Yeah, I'm going to put it on there. Now before I make this whole thing wet again, many of you were concerned about the bending of the paint, and see how when I bent that, I have, like, that's the first time I've bent it, it has bent perfectly fine. And I found that if you bend them, you know, it's only been a couple of days since we poured this. We poured this on Tuesday, and today is Thursday, so it's only been a couple of days since I poured it. So the paint is still soft. It hasn't had that 2-week cure setup time, and that has just bent up perfectly fine, no problems at all. So that's gonna totally be fine there. And then we're just gonna have this all. And I'm actually going to fold that first before gluing this, because then I don't have to bend these bits. So that's pretty easy. So then the only bits of paint that are going to fold regularly is across here. And that, you know, we're going to tuck that back into there. So there we have our box. And if I wasn't planning on using it as a box, it will stay together just sitting like that, and maybe just take that double-sided sticky tape off and stick it down. But I want it to be usable as a box, so let's open that back up again. Out you come, and open, just slot that back out. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to peel this off, and I'm going to put on, so this is carpet double-sided tape. It's like heavy duty stuff. It's the only big thick wide tape that I could find. And then I'm gonna, if I can get my cheap PVA, this is not big strong wood glue type PVA, this is just polyvinyl acetate, white glue, Elmer's glue, kind of all the same stuff. Although I've noticed Elmer's doesn't just do white glue, they do like other sorts of glues as well. So, but that's what I've heard other people use name-wise on videos. What I've also got is some of this brown paper tape, and what I'm going to do with that is use it inside the box and run it along as a reinforcing. Basically it'll overlap. So all I want to do is cut a piece that is just smaller. And hey guys, I'm not a professional crafter. 2 years ago, if you said I was going to be a professional YouTuber of anything, I would have laughed at you. But hey, you know, that's okay. We can all choose and change and create whatever we want to create. So now this slotting, because I've got that double-sided sticky tape, I need to get this quite accurate first time round, because as soon as that hits, that tape is going to grab. So there we go, just like that. That's how I want it. Done. And then I'm going to come from the inside and just push that tape in, have the glue attach itself, and then I'm going to run that bead of paper tape up through here. So let me do that and then I'll show you. Oh, this stuff's sticky. So what I'm doing by putting that tape in there is just reinforcing that bond from the other side. As you can see, maybe you can if I can get the light to do what I want it to do. It's actually covered up a bit of the dirty paint overflow, and I just took it right up to that corner and we've got that tape to there. So now we have a completed box with a pretty lid. I actually really like that design, so I'm really glad I didn't let you guys convince me to swipe that as well. And these are quite funky. I like them. They're kind of like giant fish swimming through the waves, and one sticks its head up to say hello. It's fun. I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, so how did the cabochons dry? I'm hearing you asking. Yes, let's have a look at the cabochons. So here's the big one that we did, which was that spiral bit. And that kind of, it reminds me of a blue tinted monarch butterfly caterpillar. Like if that was yellow and white instead of blue, green and blue, that would be totally a monarch butterfly caterpillar. It's so cool. Which way would you wear it? Now, one of the things I want, actually if we can get it to show, I don't know if I can. Come on, focus. Can you see the little copper line? It probably isn't. But there is actually copper and sparkle. There we go, showing now. Both in the green and there's the copper as well. So pretty. I like that one. And then here was the first of the two water droplets that we did. Teardrops, water droplets, whatever you want to call them. It's a bit plain, but it's nice, it's pretty. It has got some iridescent medium sparkles in there. Can you see those? Yeah, just a matter of getting them to the right angle and in focus. Anyway, that's pretty. This one is prettier in my point of view. This is the one that after we dipped that first one, we then went back in and redipped. The cells kind of still there, but they're the iridescent medium cells. But this one definitely sparkles. Look at this. Look how much that sparkles. Sparkly. Sparkly. I like them. All right. So there we go, guys. That is our how the live came through. Now, what I wanted to tell you is about this month's challenge in the Acrylic Pouring for Fun Facebook group. And let me say it is going to be a challenge for me because I've never been particularly successful with these techniques. So let me give you a hint. There's one hint and there's the other hint. So this month's challenge is string and chain pours. But it's not, I mean, if you've never done a string or a chain pour before, then obviously, then, you know, just doing one is a challenge. But those of you that have done quite a few feather pours and those pretty little flower things, please experiment with what else is possible with a chain and what else is possible with string. I'd love to see all the different possibilities you guys come up with. And so if you go to the Acrylic Pouring for Fun Facebook group, and at the top is an announcement with the event, or you can go to the events page and find the event, and inside the event post your photos and your videos, and let's see what we can all create. And my videos over this month are going to be pushing me because I'm not a big fan of them. Swipes and chains and stuff like that, never been a big fan of mine. So it will be a challenge for me, and I hope it's going to be a challenge that you take up this month. We didn't have a challenge in April due to me having some other stuff going on in my world, but this month is May. So may the chain and string be with you. Yes, it is only one more sleep in New Zealand, 2 more sleeps in America or in Europe till Star Wars Day. Da, 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 la, la, la. May the force be with you with your string and chain pours, and I look forward to playing with you again live really soon. If you're not already signed up on my email list that lets you know when I'm going live, then please jump on and subscribe. I send out an email 24 hours before we go live, just so that you guys can see what else is possible and come and play with me and join in. So it will be back at the normal sort of ish time, but what day it is, that remains a secret. I will see you tomorrow with a new video. I have got some drying in the corner for you, but they do need to finish drying before I can post them up. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. These are really pretty, and I'll see you super soon. Bye bye.